Okay, I'm going to replace the tubular latch on this door. In my previous videos we had the problem with the handle springs. That's all limp. Now it's all these modern latches, all cheaply made. Look, there's no springiness in the latch, so when you close the door it doesn't engage. So what we need to do, remove just a flat-headed screwdriver, remove these 4 screws, like so. Do them 4. Right, 4 screws are out there. It's easy enough, straightforward. I've got an old rag on the floor because some of these bits might be a bit greasy. Yeah, so pull out. God, it's stuck. Jeez. For some reason that's stuck. Don't know why. I have to investigate. Right, what I had to do was remove the handle the other side, and that's probably just a bit corroded in or stuck, but that was still stuck in there actually. So what I'd done was forced it through, got the screwdriver and just give it a bang with that and forced it through the other side, and then it just fell on the floor. Now you need just a Phillips or a posi screwdriver to remove 2 screws here. This is actually a locking mortise lock, an internal one, internal door. Just remove them. Like so. Now I'm going to poke the screwdriver and ease that out. Just pull that to the side like that, as you see. The latch, mortise latch, then comes out. So let's investigate. Ah, right. Now, that's obviously collapsed inside somewhere. So I'm going to have to take this to bits. It's obviously a spring or something gone inside there. I just assumed in the past, so this is a 63mm tubular latch. Sometimes if these collapse inside, it's an easy fix. All you do is you do what I've just done there. That would have been collapsed inside. You don't really take these apart, so I would have just fitted a new one in there, pushed it in, put the bolt thing back through that connects the handles, put the handles back on, job done. But this is a one with a lock, so I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver and investigate, take that off, see what I can do inside there. So I've got it on the table now, bit of old paper underneath to protect the table just in case there's any grease. Remove that small retaining screw, comes out of there. Lift this off carefully. See what's going on. Right, well that had sort of collapsed. Perhaps it's just the spring inside there. Can you see that spring? This all works fine, so I'm going to leave that alone. As I said before, sometimes them other, just the tubular latch things, they collapse inside. This is a different ball game, so I just need to pull all this out for now. Investigate. I think it's just the spring as possibly broken. You see there? Can you see the spring there? I think the spring's collapsed. Yeah, that's what I reckon anyway. Right, yeah, the spring is actually broken in half. So I assume you can order all these online, but I'm going to see what I've got in stock. As I said before, if one of these had collapsed, the spring inside, you don't really open them up. It's a throwaway job because they're like riveted up. But this is different. The spring was retained in there, in that bit, and I've discovered it's snapped in half. So I'll be back with you in a minute. I'm going to see what I've got just to improvise with a spring. Right, okay, now what I've done, gone into my little squirrel storage store. I've kept all springs after all stuff I dismantle. I managed to find about a 10mm diameter one across there. It's about 20mm in length. I meant to see it's slightly different to that one, but it doesn't matter as long as it's got good tension on it. That one, the one that was broken, was about 20mm in length, 7mm diameter, so it's about 0.8mm the wire, something like that. All you have to do, you pull that off there, spring goes in that retaining bit, just push that in there, and as you can see, look, watch. And okay. Now I just oiled up inside some of the parts inside with some basic like 3-in-1 oil. Just put your plate back on, then your little retaining screw, and follow the same procedure. Put your lock back in, and all should be good. See, there you go. That's back together. Screw back in there, that retaining screw, look. That's fine, nice bit of tension on that. That's good. So just reverse procedure, put it all back together.